The Las Vegas Grand Prix has brought something unusual. Red Bull Racing, the team that has dominated this season, is struggling. Their car is slower than expected on the long, straight parts of the track. The problem? Their rear wing isn't right for this type of circuit. But this choice wasn't a mistake. It was a planned decision. Let's dig deeper into why Red Bull is facing this issue and what it means. The Las Vegas Grand Prix is new to the Formula One calendar. The track is very different from most others. It has long straights where cars need to be fast, but also tight corners that require good grip. This makes it hard for teams to find the perfect setup for their cars. Some teams, like McLaren, seem to have found the right balance. Red Bull, on the other hand, is struggling. The rear wing of a Formula One car is a big deal. It controls how the car moves through the air. A big wing, like the one Red Bull is using, pushes the car down onto the track. This helps it stick to the road when turning corners, but it also creates drag, which slows the car down on straights. Other teams are using smaller wings to go faster on straight roads. Red Bull didn't bring a smaller wing because of Formula One's budget cap. Teams can only spend a certain amount of money each year. This means they must decide carefully where to use their money. Earlier in the season, Red Bull chose not to make a special wing for high-speed tracks like Monza or Las Vegas. They thought their car would still be fast enough without it. The budget cap has changed the way teams work in Formula One. A few years ago, if a team needed a new part, they could build it quickly and fly it to the track. Now, teams can't spend as much money, so they have to stick with the parts they already have. This has made racing more fair, but also more challenging. Other teams, like McLaren and Ferrari, have spent money to create smaller wings for this type of track. These wings help their cars go faster on straights, giving them an advantage in Las Vegas. Mercedes also looks strong, even though they've had a tough season overall. Red Bull's choice to not make a special wing is now putting them at a disadvantage. Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez are doing their best to adapt to the situation. Verstappen said the car feels unbalanced, which makes it harder to drive. Perez is also having a tough time keeping up with the competition. Both drivers are working closely with their engineers to improve the car's performance before the race. Red Bull's current rear wing design has a unique feature: small waves on its surface. These waves are meant to reduce drag and make the car faster on straights. While this helps a little, it's not enough to match the smaller, more efficient wings that other teams are using. This race is important for Verstappen. If he finishes ahead of Lando Norris, or if Norris scores only a few points, Verstappen will win his 4th championship this weekend. But with Red Bull's current struggles, that task is much harder. The championship might not be decided until the next race in Qatar. The Las Vegas race isn't just about speed, it's also about spectacle. Formula One wanted to make this race special, and they've done that. The track runs through the famous Las Vegas Strip, with cars racing past bright lights and huge crowds. It's an exciting event for fans and drivers alike. Red Bull's engineers are some of the smartest in the sport. They're working hard to adjust the car's setup to get the most out of it. Even small changes like adjusting the suspension or tire pressures can make a big difference. The team is also analyzing data from practice sessions to find solutions. The budget cap hasn't just affected Red Bull. Other teams, like Williams, have also struggled with it. Williams recently had to repair damaged parts instead of making new ones after a series of crashes. This shows how the budget cap has made it harder for all teams to react to problems. The Las Vegas track is also tough on tires. The long straights make the tires heat up quickly, and the tight corners put extra stress on them. Teams need to find the right tire strategy to make sure they don't lose performance during the race. Another challenge in Las Vegas is the weather. Even though it's a desert, the temperatures drop at night, which can affect how the cars perform. The race takes place in the evening, so teams must adapt to the cooler conditions. The rear wing issue highlights how teams approach trade-offs in Formula One. A larger rear wing gives better grip in corners, but slows the car down on straights. This choice isn't just about speed, it's about control. On tracks with tight turns, like Singapore, a big wing can make all the difference. But on tracks with long straights, like Las Vegas, it becomes a disadvantage. This balance between grip and speed is one of the most complex challenges engineers face when designing a car. One reason Red Bull has been able to dominate this season, even with these trade-offs, is their advanced aerodynamic design. The way air flows over their car has been carefully studied and adjusted. Their car creates more downforce with less drag compared to others. However, even their incredible aerodynamics can't fully make up for the wrong rear wing. It shows that even the best designs can't work perfectly in every situation. Tire management is also playing a big role in Las Vegas. Formula One tires are designed to work best at certain temperatures. On the long straights, tires can cool down too much, which reduces grip when entering the next corner. This is even harder to manage with Red Bull's larger rear wing, as it puts more stress on the tires. If Red Bull can't manage their tires well, they could lose even more time during the race. Red Bull's struggles in Las Vegas might look like a big problem, but it's also a learning experience. The team will analyze what went wrong and use that knowledge to improve in the future. This is what makes Formula One so exciting. Every race is a chance to learn and grow. The Las Vegas Grand Prix also shows how Formula One is changing. New tracks, budget limits, and different strategies are making the sport more unpredictable. This is great for fans, as it creates more exciting races and closer competition. Even if Red Bull doesn't win this weekend, they're still the team to beat. Their car has been dominant all season, and Verstappen is almost certain to win the championship. One tough race doesn't change that. Red Bull's rivals like McLaren and Ferrari are performing well. Even Mercedes is faster this weekend. These teams brought smaller rear wings designed to be quicker on straights, which is perfect for a track like Las Vegas. Red Bull's team boss, Helmut Marko, admitted they don't have a better wing to use. He said they made their choices earlier in the season and now they have to deal with it. It's not a mistake, it's just the way Formula One works under the budget cap. Max Verstappen has shown before that he can overcome challenges. Whether it's rain, bad luck, or a tricky car, he always finds a way to deliver strong results. Fans are hoping he can do the same in Las Vegas. Formula One isn't just about the cars, it's about teamwork. Engineers, mechanics, and drivers all play a role in making the car as fast as possible. Red Bull's team is working together to find solutions for this weekend. The Las Vegas Grand Prix is also a reminder of how important strategy is in Formula One. Teams must think ahead, not just about the current race, but about the entire season. Red Bull's choice to not build a smaller wing was part of their long-term strategy. This weekend is a test for Red Bull, but it's also a chance for other teams to shine. McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes have all shown strong performances. Fans are excited to see if someone can challenge Red Bull for the win. Thanks for watching. Do you think Red Bull's strategy will pay off? Or have they made their biggest mistake of the season? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit like, and subscribe